I've already mentioned in my previous lessons that beginners, when swimming breaststroke or freestyle, often try to hold their breath, as if saving it for later. But in the end, trying to stock up on air, after swimming 10 to 15 meters, they start to feel out of breath, because what remains inside is no longer oxygen, but carbon dioxide. To get rid of this problem, I play a game with beginners called divers. We take a breath, then submerge ourselves underwater, and as we exhale, we completely breathe out all the oxygen from our lungs.
Here's how it's done. We stand in the water, with the water level at our waist or chest. We take a breath, then squat down under the water, exhaling fully as we go under. If you exhale completely, your buoyancy will become negative, and you'll be able to sit or even lie on the bottom for 5 to 7 seconds without floating back up to the surface. But if the student holds some air in their lungs and doesn't exhale fully, they won't be able to sink to the bottom and sit there like a real diver. To stay at the bottom, they'll have to constantly use their hands and feet to keep themselves down, and such an attempt to sink like a diver doesn't count.
And to help the student believe that nothing bad will happen, I first suggest the following. In the water, they should exhale on my command, and after that, I count out loud, and we check how long they can hold out without air. And usually, even a child can last until a count of 5, 7, or even 10. And when a person realizes that nothing bad happens above the water's surface, it becomes much easier for them to submerge and exhale underwater.
You need to inhale, look, and then exhale completely, all the way out. Ready? On your mark, get set, go, inhale and exhale. Stop, hold still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You made it to 9, Timka. Making it to 9 is awesome. That means you even did better than I did. I made it to 6, and you made it to 9. So underwater, it probably won't be scary at all, right, if we go under? And you can probably hold your breath for 3 or even 5 counts, okay? Shall we try? Let's do it, Pedia. As soon as a beginner swimmer realizes they can calmly hold their breath for 5 to 7 seconds, diving underwater with a full exhale becomes very easy for them. As a result, they can sit on the bottom for a few seconds without swimming, just like a real diver. Kids especially love this game, but it's often just as useful for adults, because sometimes they can't do this exercise either. But once they figure out what's what, they enjoy playing divers too. The main effect of this game is that beginners start exhaling underwater much more freely and easily while swimming crawl, breaststroke, or butterfly. And that's exactly what we need, because oxygen is the body's fuel. And only after a good exhale can a swimmer take another full breath.
Try playing divers if you feel like you're having trouble with your breathing. And very soon you'll literally feel that swimming has become easier, because you'll be much more confident both inhaling and exhaling.
Yes, an important safety point, don't practice this exercise alone. Even though the water isn't deep, you still need someone there to back you up. If you get carried away and swallow a bit of water, your partner can always help you get to the surface. Besides, doing this exercise is a lot more fun with a friend or even in a group. And you can not only sit on the bottom, but also lie on your stomach. And in this position, you can stay on the bottom for a few seconds. If you want to really understand in detail how to breathe properly while swimming crawl, breaststroke, or butterfly, you can do that with a good swimming coach. Or with the help of my swimming training courses, the links to which are in the description below this video.
And with that, I'll say goodbye. Subscribe to channel and give like. See you next time.